And any second now, actually, let me check the... Oh, I am so sorry if you heard that. I am very sorry if you heard that. That sounded like it might have sounded really bad. Yo everybody, I'm back. Finally, it's been about time. Yes, I finally survived the exam war. Let's freaking go. Yay me. Essentially today, I just wanted to chill. Maybe do some Darkmoor farming. And you know, if we can't get people for Darkmoor though, you know, I could always do some, you know, what is it called? The Ichor farming, you know? I heard that there's actually going to potentially be a transmute for Ichor, which honestly, it's about freaking time. Although I will say, I don't really think you should have had that kind of system in the first place. I think what we have for Wallaroo was pretty decent, considering that you had a world reagent to just kind of collect and stuff, and then you also have yourself the boss reagent, which like you just farm bosses for. I feel like that was enough, and I don't know what the devs were thinking about like having yet a third reagent. Like I don't know what the thought process was with that. I mean, it's probably playtime, but like, come on, guys. Come on. Come on, bro. But yeah, we have it now, but at the same time, kind of glad that they're at least considering potentially making the transmute for it. So, you know, Ichor farming definitely wouldn't be a bad idea. It'll just be kind of boring walking around everywhere, but hey, you know, it gives me time to yap and stuff, and there's just so much to talk about, man. There's so much to talk about. I am kind of tired, though. I'm not gonna lie. Most of my energy was spent on this exam, and I think it went pretty good. I think worst case scenario, it'll probably be just enough for me to pass the course. Best case scenario, I passed the exam. That's the best case scenario, because I felt pretty good at the end, although I did have to rush it, like with 2 problems, I think, because I only had like an hour left. I was like, oh fuck, I gotta lock in, bro, you gotta lock in. But yeah, I felt pretty good. For those who don't know, I was taking discrete and continuous time signals. That was the course I was taking for the day. Who needs H Ichor when you can whale on second chance chest? Is that actually a thing to get H Ichor for? I thought that was just a battle reagent that you get. I didn't know that was just, I was for Ichor, like in general. I did not know that. I don't know. But yeah, dude, like it's crazy. As I was saying, I was doing discrete and continuous signals. That was a class I was taking. It's a double E, part of the professionals program, which is the second half for your bachelor's degree in double E. Very tough. The professor wasn't that great, so I had to learn everything myself, and well, that could go any way. That can go really good or really bad. It just kind of depends. And initially, I was doing okay with homework and stuff like that. But when it came towards quizzes and stuff, like, it's clear that, like, I was definitely missing something in my knowledge, and I really locked in for this exam as much as I possibly could with the very little time I had, and dealing with a code, and dealing with this, and there was just so many things that were stacked against me, but, you know, I did the best I could, took the exam, came out pretty okay. I feel like I did alright, considering that partial credit is pretty big. He likes to give partial credit from what I've heard, and from what I've seen from the midterm, he loves giving a lot of partial credit. So I think with all that, and if he drops some grades, like some low test grades that not test grades, but like low quiz grades I got, or like specifically the homework, I think that will definitely be enough for me to pass the course, and I'm really hoping I just pass the course, because I don't want to do it again. I gotta deal with potentially something similar like that again later down the line with like EMAG, so that's gonna be fun, but hopefully by then I'm a little bit more, you know, locked in at that point. But in other news, I do want to talk about the guild actually. So as you know, finally officially made the Wizard101 guild. This was actually Richard's idea. Richard's idea was to create a Wizard101 guild, but we never were able to create it because at the time I think you needed like 12 people online just to make the guild, and it was hard to just coordinate with 12 people. I think this time around we got like what, like 8 or 10 or something like that, I forgot, but this was like what, like a couple streams ago that we finally made it. Like, it was since the 23rd of November that we finally made it. Now we're currently with a total of like 12 members, you know, 11 people have joined the guild, a lot of us within the Wizard101 Discord. And again, this is Richard's idea, but I was like, hey, you know, let's go ahead and do it again. you know, let's try to get ready for a potential new raid that could be coming up, and we can have fun with the content creator raid, because that was the whole idea with the Wizard101 server. It was meant primarily just to do a content creator raid, and we finally did it. Didn't succeed, but we did it. We had a lot of fun, and it just turned out to be more of like a hangout spot for a lot of people that we just kind of vibe with. And that's just kind of the story of how that server came to be as it is today, really. But yeah, in progress, we got ourselves the Battle Island 100% complete for the Azoth. We just need to do the final step, which is the magic touch portion. We're also working on the main crafter. It was supposed to be a farming day. It was supposed to be a farming day for just general Azoth farming with key bosses. You know, we use a couple of keys in the key bosses so that we can get not only spell elements but also some Azoth at the same time, and just donate it all in these little sigils things. But unfortunately, some stuff happened, scheduling issues and all, and that didn't happen. But Firestarter, shout out to the Chicago man, and best luck to Firestarter with his finals. He's locking in for finals right now, but he is our latest member of the guild, actually. If anyone knows about Chris Balance, this is his balance. This is Firestarter's balance here, and he hooked us up with quite a bit of Azoth, and it was enough for us to unlock the Battle Island and also a little bit to the main crafter. So yeah, big shout out to him. Thank you, Firestarter. Very cool. And yeah, I mean, I guess I want to do some Darkmoor farming. I want to just farm for the badges, really, if I can. Not sure if anyone's online that can probably help farm with me for the badges, but I do want to see this as well. So I see we got the gold key bundles, but primarily I do want to see the crowns rewards. Good to hear that it's going all right with school. Hope you passed. Yeah, same, dude. I did pass my first exam, and I told you guys that like I wasn't too worried about that class because pass or fail. I was gonna pass the class anyway. But ideally, I did want an A for that class because it seems like it could potentially be a pretty easy A if you do extra credit. I did miss out in some extra credit opportunities, but it was because I was kind of focused on the class I was worried about at the same time. And I did eventually get some of the bigger extra credit portions of that other course, which was the presentation. And the presentation was good. I was told it was good. It was just that it was too long. I had like a 4-minute limit, and my presentation ended up being like about 5 to 6 minutes, specifically from the last question because nobody wanted to answer the question. And I was like, oh well, you know, let me give you guys some time, right? Let me give you guys some time to answer this question. They did not want to answer that, so that took up some of my time. And in the end, it was a good presentation though. It just happened to be over the limit, so I got some points taken off, but the professor did enjoy it, so that was good. And that's just extra credit. It's like, it's not like, you know, oh, it's like a portion of your grade. No, it's just extra points for your grade for just doing the presentation. So I was like, all right, cool, I'll take it. It's extra credit. I can't complain. But yeah, I got the results for that first final. Basically, was one question away from an A for the final. So I'm Gucci right now, dude. I really like this little weapon here. Best ever gift weapon. Can I just say one thing though? Can I have it where I can just like, you know, click on it and I can see the animations and stuff for it? Or like I can see like an enhanced size version of this? Kind of like how it is for packs. I feel like that should be a thing for Crowns Rewards, in my opinion. But isn't this like the gear from like the previous Scroll of Fortune stuff? Take your lumps teleport. I want to see this actually. I bet you they have it in the wiki because this gotta be an old version. How you doing, Anthony? Welcome to stream. Also, how you doing, Dux? Welcome to stream. Surely they have it on the wiki, right? Not really. Not really, dude. Not really. Okay, you gotta... Oh, I see. I'm not gonna lie, that teleport looks kind of trash. I'm not gonna lie. That looks pretty trash. Yeah, that teleport looks ugly. Maybe it looks better once you see the full animation, but to me that looks ugly. I will say though, like the biggest prize for this, oh, make a list emo is definitely goated though. Which is the one thing I see. I kind of do like that emote though. That emote kind of goes hard. That could be really good for thumbnails actually. Damn. I do like the robe too. I think the robe goes hard too. I don't really care too much about the mount, but I do think that's kind of cool. But the biggest prize is definitely the additional character slot. I do have a couple, which will be really useful once I do a potential die delete series. That will be really useful for that purpose. Alright. Oh wait, I am already here. Let's see. So, to the Arcanum, which I already have here, so we're good. Yeah, dude, I was so locked in for that exam, though. Like, the thing I didn't like was, like, at the last hour, or like an hour 15 or so, I was trying to, like, focus, but, like, the professor had the door open, and I think the reason why he had it open was because the AC probably wasn't working in that room, because it did feel a little bit warmer in that room. But since the door was open, like, it didn't feel, like, extremely hot. But it just really sucked that it was during, like, I guess prime hours for school, that you can definitely hear when students are leaving the hallways, and, like, they are noisy as hell, and it was hard to concentrate. And I did have to rush, like, the final two problems. But, like, other than that, like, it's fine. I feel like I did okay. I feel like I did good enough. Alright, let's see. What do I want anyway? I think, unfortunately, I do actually have to farm a Belair. Because the game hates me, bro. The game hates me. I am glad, though, like, if you want to craft, like, the secondary version of this, like, I can just, you know, craft this one. Like, that's good. But I think the only one I want to do it like that is the boots. I want to see how much of an upgrade is it for Myth. 1 extra damage, 19 crit, 4 block, 2% extra pierce, some health. This, honestly, is not as worth. I'm not gonna lie. It's barely an upgrade. What are you in school for, if you don't mind me asking? Electrical engineering. I'm on the second half of it for my bachelor's. For the majority of the time, I was actually doing my associates, and I fell very behind because of COVID. I fell extremely behind because of COVID. Like, COVID really messed up everything. It's messed up everything for a lot of people, from what I've seen. Let's see. So I get less damage here, but if I get the second version... Oh no, I just get less damage outright. I see less damage, but more health. More power chip chance. Power pip chance. Let's see. +1 shatter rating, which who cares about shatter rating, low-key? Yeah, that robe is not worth, I'm not gonna lie. So you do miss out on 5 damage, but you get some 3 extra resist, 3 extra pierce, some crits, some block. You miss out on the power pip chance, though. Honestly, I feel like I'm only gonna care about the boots then. Because I feel like the hat I have is fine for now. Let me see. Yeah, I feel like the boots is like the main upgrade here. But I want to get this version to get a boots version. So here I'm missing out on like 3 damage, but I gain 5 resist. Oh, there's no crit though. Well, that's kind of sucks actually. I feel like what I have is good then. Yeah, low key chat. Like I feel like what I have is good. I wonder if there's like better versions. I heard about this new pack, right? Can I see anything from this new pack? Let me see. Oh man, that lag is crazy. Yeah, Winter Witch pack. Let me see. Does it show everything? Oh, it does. Yo, this new pack kind of crazy though. It's an upgraded version. It's like the 180 version. That's crazy energy though. Yeah, this is crazy energy. I just realized that the music wasn't playing on my end. Oh wait, the music is playing. Never mind, we're good, we're good. Okay, so it's just energy gear. I see, I see. I mean, it's nice though. I kind of like the look, you know. I like the swords too. I think the swords go hard. I like this purple one. This purple one's cool. Oh, these look kind of the same. Yeah, I really like this purple one. I think this was my favorite. 180 energy gear, and the template hasn't changed since Yule-Logger. We haven't even gotten like an energy boost for like some reason. It's insane, man. The game hates us, bro. The game hates us. How you doing, Nathaniel? Welcome to the stream. Oh, I love how you could still get this gear set, bro. Hell yeah. I love the gear I could just buy. Actually, is it crowns or gold for these? I forgot. That's crazy though. Dude, look at all this junk though. You got Reindeer Knight and Krampus. Bro, y'all gotta invest in Krampus, bro. Krampus Gaming is back. Alright? Krampus Gaming is back. You have to invest in Krampus now. Matt, dude, I am still trying to get this mount though. The Yuletide mornings, bro, I'm still trying to get this ball mount. Just to have it. Cause it goes hard. I love the ball mount. You also get the best fishing gear from this pack, and unlike the other seasonal packs, you are guaranteed one piece of gear per pack. Alt W? Yo, I've never redeemed the codes, dude. You just reminded me. I never redeemed these freaking codes. You think it's too late to redeem the codes now? Probably not, right? "12 Days of the Spiral." Okay. We got a charity mount. Eh. Like that, it's cool, but like... Listen, bro, I'm kinda broke. I'm kinda broke right now, I'm sorry. I apologize. I'm broke right now. In this economy? Oh my god. Have you seen how much RAM costs nowadays? Crazy. A free giveaway. Okay. So you can get any kind of item. Majority of them are housing items. And then for Pirate 101, you can get a Crocker Gator mount. Alright guys, am I getting coal or am I getting a present this Christmas? Let's see. Yeah, guys, I got coal today. I got coal today, bro. Nothing but housing items. You hate to see it. 80 crowns is practically 4 sertons of eggs at this point. Yo, let's see. Dude, where's my gift box though? We should at least open like this free pack. Should I switch realms and maybe like it'll pop up? Let me see. Yo, where's my gifting box, bro? You want to TFC my storm? Yeah, bet. Sounds good. Yo, where my TFC box at? Hold on, what if I just quit? I quit and come back. Let's see what happens. They're also in the loyalty store? Yeah, but I'm not buying that. Yeah, I was like, I'm actually, you know what? I might actually buy that. No, I'm lying to myself. I actually would consider buying it. Excuse me, what? Please select the wizard to start playing again with your new membership. What do you mean? What do you mean? Am I out of membership? It's free member right now. The frick? Wait, hold on, bro. Is this the moment of truth I find out that I'm a brokey with no membership? No, I'm good till April, chat. I'm good till April. Chat, I'm good till April. We're fine. We are fine. We're good till April. I got the perm mount from the loyalty packs. It looks cool, but the walking animation is so goofy. Okay. Do I even have gifting on? I gotta check something. Uh-huh. Yeah, the gifting's on. Shoot, I don't know. I don't know why it's not showing me the gift box. Who knows? Made it through your last exams. Did you pass? I passed one. I'm not sure about the other one, but I feel pretty good. How you doing, by the way? Yeah, I know I passed one. I just got the results for that one, but that one's easy to grade. That one had a Scantron. Because it was multiple choice. The other one is not multiple choice. It is a short answer format, so that takes longer to grade. In general. I also got through all my exams. Let's go. We made it through the exam war. Let's go. Big dubs, big dubs. Okay, tell you what. I guess we could just redeem the... okay, does this guy work now? Let me see. What do you mean, bro? What do you mean you're applying an upgrade? What does that even mean? Okay, hold on. Passed everything, but I didn't expect it. I feel you, dude. I feel you on that one. Okay, here's what I think, right? The exam I just took today, I feel like it's either worst case scenario, I did enough to pass the course, right? Best case scenario, I passed barely, but I passed the exam. That's the way I see it right now. Like that's how relatively confident I am, and I hope I'm right. I hope I pass no matter what. I'm pretty confident. I'm logging in again, see if I get the freaking gift thingy. Passed everything, let's see. That's good though, that's good. Good thing, hey, I'm glad you passed, I'm glad you passed. I hope I'm the same. I hope I'm the same, man. I'm really hoping I'm the same. I feel pretty good about that exam though, all things considered. I worked really hard on it. I literally had to call in for work yesterday just so I can lock in and study for the exams. And honestly, I have to say, it is the best choice in my life. I'm not gonna lie. Like, rather, no matter what happens, I still think it was the best choice to like not come to work that day because I had to lock in. I had to log in for these exams. And here's the thing, right? I literally told the manager who was going to be in charge of my schedule, because I work a different department at my job where I work at, and they switched me over to a different one to help for the holidays. So I have to deal with the new manager that's going to be working on my schedule for the holidays, right? So I talked to him and I told him, I think it was like, I requested the days off on November 7th or so. So basically I requested it with a month in advance on the system. And I told them a couple days later, because I just happened to find not only the person who works HR, but the guy who's in charge of my schedule. I told both of them in their face, hey, I need a request a couple days off starting from Sunday to Tuesday, and then I'm taking the exam on Wednesday. And then once that exam is done, I'm available pretty much whenever to work after. So specifically the days were the 7th, the 8th, and the 9th. Because today is the 10th, today was my exam day. And I needed those days off so that I can study for the exam. I told them, they said they were going to look into it. They never freaking did. They just put me on the schedule anyway. So I gave them a month in advance about this information. So like, it is not my fault that you couldn't just give me the days off. Like at that point, that's not even like a PTO. That's a warning. That is a warning that I am not showing up for one of those days. That's all I'm saying. I am not showing up for one of those days. And here's the thing. It'd be a different story if I call in consistently. Like, if I call in consistently, then like, okay, that might be a problem. I rarely call in. I rarely call in when I have to go to work. The worst case scenario is that maybe I like come to work like 15 minutes late. That's the worst case scenario. But you will have me on the clock when I'm scheduled. There was only a couple times that I'm gonna call in. Number one is if like a moment like that, let's say like for finals, or maybe I have a family event and I tell you weeks in advance that, hey, I need this day off, you don't give it to me, I'm calling in that time. If it's a snow day, I'm calling in because I know damn well if I get into an accident and I get hurt or my car gets fucked up, I know they're not paying for it. And I live pretty far where I work. Like, we're talking about like maybe like 17 minutes from my job or so, which during a snow day or ice day in Texas, that's gonna be like, if you want to be safe, maybe like let's say double that to like an hour. I'm not risking my life for this measly job or my car, because I know they're not paying if I have any damages throughout the way, because accidents do happen, right? So I called in during those days too. Luckily, snow or ice doesn't really happen that often in Texas. If anything, it only happens like once a year now, like one time a year, and I only call in during that time. And then the third time I will call in, the third reason I'm calling will probably be because I'm sick, like super sick, that I know for sure I'm not going to be able to go to work. There was one time that I was extremely sick and I couldn't sleep, have a major headache. I knew I wasn't going to be able to come in because I won't be able to talk to people, which is part of my job, and I'm not going to be able to just do my general task. And I can also get other people sick, so I'm calling in because of that too. So there are people that I know that call in for like whatever, dude. It's like their favorite pastime is to call in like every Sunday. They'll be scheduled on Sunday. They're like, oh, I don't want to go to work Sunday, and they just don't come Sunday. And like, I really call in. So I came in on the Sunday, the busier day. I came in on the busier day Sunday, even though I said I wasn't going to be there. The only reason I came is because I had a study session with my sister earlier in the morning. So I was like, okay, well, I got my study session. I could probably go to work. Am I going to be late? Yeah. But I'm gonna be there, right? On a busier day, on the Sunday. Hey, look, my gift box. So, yeah. I go in for that day, and I'm like, okay, I'm just not coming in Tuesday. All my coworkers know that I'm not coming in Tuesday. Literally no one has, like, any ill will towards me for, like, calling in for that day. They're like, yeah, you need to lock in for your finals, dude. Like, that's, like, a more than valid reason to call in. So, that's what I did. Like, all my coworkers knew that we're gonna be working that day. I'm pretty sure even like the manager that tends to take care of my schedule knows. The reason why she was unable to take care of my schedule then is because she doesn't have full control anymore. They switched her to a different department because she wanted to work a different department as like a head manager at a different department. But because of that, she kind of loses some control that she has over scheduling. And the thing I liked about working with her is that she's really good at scheduling. All you have to do is just like let her know. She'll tell you to put it on her calendar, and she religiously looks at that calendar. So if you do request a day off with her in advance, she will give it to you. 9 times out of 10, she will give it to you. She will even keep it low-key as well, because there are certain days where, like, let's say like the head manager, like the big boss man, right? The big boss man doesn't like it, but like she'll make a workaround to make it work. Like, that's how much of a boss she is, bro. Like, she's awesome. But unfortunately, she was not the one fully in charge of the schedule, sadly. So she did what she could, but she wasn't able to do exactly as what I requested for. But I do appreciate her for at least trying. But yeah, that's the situation. The situation was from a totally different manager, and also I guess HR, which I don't know how she forgot, but hey, it is what it is. All I'm saying is I have no regrets. Long story short, I have no regrets whatsoever. What the hell? Little blobby? Who the heck is little blobby? Oh. Kinda cute, actually. Oh, this is from the house. Okay, okay. What's this? Oh my... Bro, why is my car like that? Why is my car like? Wait, hold on. We gotta. Hold on. Bro, why am I in the Flintstone ass car, bro? Bro, why am I from the Flintstones? I got the Flintstone car. KI! What is up with the Flintstone car? What the hell? What the hell? My Flintstone car. You like my Flintstone car? Hell yeah, I even match, bro. I match with my Flintstone car. They never fixed it? That's crazy, dude. Dude, I'm sorry I'm stalling. I've been stalling for like 30 minutes. I do apologize. There's just so much I want to talk about. I'm sorry. Yo, I want to open this pack though. Hold on. Wait, what is this? Ooh. Is this the purple one? Could this be the purple one? I like the purple one. I want a purple one for the Stitch, you know? Wait, is that it? Did I only get like one pack? Am I missing one? Dancing Reindeer, Super Warriors, whatever. Confetti Decaversary, a gardening benefit. Guy lives. Oh, Cane plushie. Yabba dabba doo! Yabba dabba doo ass car. Oh, that's so funny. Oh, we got a care hair. This is probably from extra credits, actually. Back when Spark was the head of it, actually. Because I remember doing a Valentine's thingy. I don't know where the other pack is, but it's fine. I'll just open it from this guy, hopefully. You're supposed to be sitting on the back seat? That's crazy. Oh, look, it fixed itself. Yay! See, I would do fishing benefit, but like, it's whatever. Bro, who unironically actually purchases a tourney token, though? Does anyone even do tourneys these days? Like, is there anyone who actually does a tourney these days? Is that a thing? I feel like it's not really a thing anymore. Boo! Hey, Reindeer Knight Spellments? I kind of want Krampus Spellments, I'm not gonna lie to you. Oh! I got some boots! Oh, and Krampus, bro? And Krampus? Let's go. Alright, one more, guys. Enough stalling. Listen, I stalled long. Ooh, boots! I got boots! 2 boots, nice. I really do want the other one, though. Oh, that's it? Oh. That's fine. I need to make sure to lock this. I like the look of this. I love these boots looks, dude. So I actually wanted to rock these boots with this robe, assuming that the robe was dyeable. The robe is not dyeable. I think I've talked about this before. I was very disappointed to find out that the robes itself was not dyeable. The heck is this? Where's the... It's the Superfan boots. I mean, I'll keep those, because... Oh, there you go. Here's one. I know I got a second one. I just don't know where it is. I just need to make sure I lock it so I don't have to trash it on accident. Or else I only got one, I think. I don't care about the Santa robe. Oh, it was a robe. It was a robe. Okay, we got it. We're good now. I think. I like this one. It's kind of cute. The pack scammed? Crazy. Oh, frig, not the bots. Oh, I didn't even see you, bro. I wasn't paying attention for like 2 seconds, man. Bro, why you gotta be here, bro? Friggin' bot. You got the best fishing boots, at least? Big dubs? Big dubs? Best beers in my white van. Wild. I hate selling scrolls sometimes because I always say it to myself like, oh, I gotta use them one day and like never do. Oh, I could probably maybe remove some skeleton keys though. Some of my guild mates have keys though, so I could probably just like donate these to the guild just to make some space, and then we should be good. How much keys is that one? Got 12 keys. I wonder how many big streamers are actually just botting. Remember that one time I did a Kingdom Hearts stream? This was like a not recently, right? But I'm talking about like a long time ago. Let's say the Kingdom Hearts 3, right? And I got a raid, and like it just kept going and going. I'm pretty sure that was botted. I'm pretty sure that was botted. I didn't know at the time, but the more people kept mentioning about it, I was like, yeah, it might have been someone trying to like mess up my Twitch account. And I don't know who. And I never found out who, but there was a time where there was like just a bunch of people just there and they just simultaneously left. And it was also very quiet too. Normally you get like a couple chatters when you get a raid, but that time around I didn't. Yeah, and I'm pretty sure that was like some sort of like bot attack that was done against me or something, but I never really like noticed it. Wasn't it found out that 2/3 of big streamers' chants was just bots there to boost them in the algorithm? Yeah, I mean, there's been cases where either people have botted chants or they have botted followers, right? And so what people tend to do is, I guess they just kind of they have like this service where you can just send like a bunch of people to go follow a Twitch account, and then Twitch will flag that account as a suspicious account, and sometimes what will happen is the accounts could get banned. In my case, something like that probably did happen a long time ago when I first started streaming on Twitch, and I just never knew at the time. I just thought it was genuine. But later on, when I looked back on it, like during that same day, I was like, yeah, I probably had some sort of like a bot usage. Someone used some sort of like bot follower for like my Twitch account for whatever reason. And it was not nice. I'll say that much. It was not nice. Definitely not nice of them. Because that could definitely put you into deep trouble with Twitch. And by deep trouble, I mean like, you know, your account can get suspended and stuff. It's just not good. It's not good for your channels. Why would someone do that to a small streamer? That's what I'm thinking, right? But I think this was during the time when I used to do PvP. If I remember correctly, this was during the time when I used to do some PvP content. So, you know how it is with Wiz, bro. You know how it is with Wiz. Like, if you're in the PvP community, like, man, it's like, you can never please everyone. Like, if you're in the PvP community, you can never please anyone. Like, you can't please everyone. There's always gonna be someone that just hates you for beating them in the battle or something. And then they just get so salty, they'll, like, stoop to any level. Like, I remember one time, someone tried doxing me. When I remember that was a thing. Someone legit tried doxing me. Yeah, looking back on it, bro, the PvP community kind of sucks sometimes, I'm not gonna lie. It kind of sucks sometimes, dude. Over Peeve? Yes! Yes, over Peeve! Dude, I'm telling you, bro, this community be crazy sometimes. Over fucking PvP. It's insane. Touch grass. I'm not sure how it is nowadays, though, for the PvP community. I would like to assume they're chill now, but, like, who fucking knows? Genuinely, who fucking knows? Let's see. Okay, so we're looking at like 17 damage versus 12 damage. Okay, so I get some more crit. Basic overall crit I get more of, which is nice. Is it? So I get 152 crit versus 168, right? Yeah, 168. So slightly more crit overall, but it's universal crit, which is kind of nice. It's like some universal crit that's added onto it, which is kind of nice. I get more... Actually, no. I get less pierce, I think. I get 5 pierce and 5 pierce, so I get a total of... Wait, is it just 10 pierce? Really? 5 pierce and 5 pierce. That's 10 pierce in overall. Versus 4. I kind of like the wand. I kind of like the wand, bro. I think the wand kind of goes hard. I like that. Yeah, I kind of like the wand, though. The 4 pierce is pretty big. Unfortunately, that's Bala. Freaking Bala. How about here? Not much of an upgrade. Do I really want 15 outgoing, though? Not really. It's not that significant of an upgrade for me to just be like, oh my god, I want that. You know? Okay, what about this amulet? So I get slightly more health, 1 less resist. I get a circle and a triangle jewel, which is nice. And the cards that I get here are going to be Impair and Spirit Blade, which is nice. Versus this one, which will give me an Impair and Purge, which is even nicer. And this one gives me more health as well. So a square and a triangle as well. Ooh, square and triangle. I kind of like the square and triangles though, because like, you know, I like to have more health, you know? I kind of like the amulet. How do y'all feel about the amulet? I think the amulet for Myth is pretty good. You know, more health. You do get the same resist, but like that extra square socket means another health socket. So you can just be super tanky. And still keep all your offensive stats. Like, it's insane. The more block, which, you know, it's nice, but it's gonna fuck up my crit though, I'm not gonna lie. I do lose a circle jewel, which, like, that's kind of sucks, but I think we can make it up for it. How about the ring? I don't know, bro. I'm not convinced about, like, the new gear all that much. I'm not gonna lie. Same damage, barely any difference, honestly. Yeah, barely any difference here. A tier circle and square jewel versus tier and square. I do like the second version of this ring for the outgoing healing. I think that's pretty good. And if you were to rock like this amulet with like the new ring, that's like not bad. How about the deck? I think I'm fine on the deck, I'm not gonna lie. I think I'm fine on the deck. I feel like the only interesting one so far has been the wand, the amulet, and like maybe the ring, just to get like that 21 outgoing. Which, like, yes, you do lose the health, but I can make it back with this. With like a square jewel. So if anything, I just kind of want square jewels. Gray Slayer, so I need to fight the Gray Man for the square jewels. How much is it for Myth? That's pretty good, 655? So, like, think about it, chat, right? If I were to change to... Let's say I wanted, like, a more defensive setup for, like, an endurance battle for Wiz, right? I guess, like, the only thing I'm missing out on is the extra 8 damage, which kind of sucks, but... You know, it's a price to pay. It's a price to pay for some extra healing. Oh, and you get... you do lose some crit too, actually. Actually, no, you don't. You get just universal crit along with myth crit. That's not bad. Yeah, I mean, that's fine, honestly. I'm excited to quest my myth up. Bro, myth is amazing, dude. Myth is on an up and up right now. I've been stalling for 45 minutes. I gotta keep reminding myself to stop stalling, but I keep doing it anyway. So yeah, basically the square jewel is gonna make up for the loss of this one. If I were to, like, get this for the healing. What boss in Darkmoor drops the sword pins? Is it Hierophant? I think so. No, it's gotta be Balar. It's gotta be Balar. I think it's gotta be Balar. Let's find out right now, because I think the main thing I want to farm in Darkmoor, unironically, is the jewels. and pins. Jewels and pins. That's it. Jewels and pins. So this is the Gray Man. I did 2 fights of it because of a glitch that happened during my questing journey, which is fantastic for me. Ooh. Okay, Triangle Jewels. Triangle Jewels is Hierophant, which I think we're gonna have to farm her anyway for the amulet. Am I correct? Yes, Hierophant for the amulet. And oh, a side boss, Sister Sanderson for the ring. That's like a side boss, right? Circle Jewels, Alar, Tears, Hierophant. So pretty much for Tears, right? You just get spells, right? That's it. You just get spells nowadays. There's like nothing else to spell. There's like nothing else but spells. That's like the common thing now. And mana for some reason. I mean, it's not bad, but it kind of sucks. Power Pins, Hierophant, which I believe that's going to be for your mending pins, right? No, that's not mending pins. It's just your accuracy pins and pip conversion. So accuracy and pip conversion, Hierophant. Shield pins, Sister Sanderson. So we're going to have to farm her eventually. And I'm pretty sure this has got to be Balar. Yeah, Balar. To no one's surprise, it's Balar. To no one's surprise, the sword pins are going to be from Balar and Balar only. So you have to do the fight like 5 times. In order to get like the sword pins. So main thing I want to farm, right? Balar. You want to farm Balar. Sister Sanderson, you know, mending pins, and also because of the ring. How many times? 5 times. And I think Hierophant, I want to get the ring, and also it gets these. You might as well have them, right? While you have them. This schooling is fun, but at max, eh? That's so true, dude. I wish it wasn't such a grind, you know? I do want him from astrology. I bought farming for the black market too. This man is an ice wizard. Chat leak this man's address and call ice. That's insane. There are some Wiz PvPers that I'm glad are honestly gone. I find the defensive pins more useful. Like, yeah, true. Oh, that's wild, dude. That's wild. Ain't no way. Okay, so yeah, we kind of have an idea of what we want then. Is that a balance feint, or is that just general feint? That confuses me, but alright. So yeah, obviously, Sister Sanderson, Hierophant, and Balar are the main ones we want to farm. Because I do not care for most of the gear. Like, I don't really care that much for the Thames. They're not really that special. Oh, and Greyman. Wait, what are we farming Greyman for? Balar. Yeah, I don't care for the robe, though. I really don't. None of the robe is just better. Balance feint, it's a feint that doesn't stack with regular feint. Oh, really? So it's not worth. Got it. Got it. Loud and clear. Yeah, I guess we're just farming like Balar, maybe Sister Sanderson, and Hierophant. Yeah, that's Hierophant and Sister Sanderson. Yeah, we're farming like 3 different bosses. That's all. Nothing too crazy. I am so sorry for stalling, by the way. We've been stalling for like 50 minutes now. How does one get the Sister Sanderson quest? Are you fucking kidding me, bro? The wiki is no help! Wiki, where you at? Bro, why is the wiki, like, it's been like 50 years. It's been like 50 years. You can show me that. It's in the SE area of Gravehome. Gravehome. It's SE me. After entering the Scalamari section, on the right in Gravehome, on the right directly after entering Scalamari. Got it. Southeast. East! I thought you said west! Oh! Iker. At least the wiki updated to include the mainline boss cheats after 3 weeks? That's wild. Was even... Oh. Maybe we'll do this one day, chat. I don't feel like it, though. You already... Thank you. Thank you, Anthony. You actually got Iker before the bot. That's crazy work, bro. Oh my god. Hi, sister. Can I hide some of these quests? Yeah, I don't... Wait, what quest was it? Was it Bogus Pogus? I would assume so. Dude, I have too many quests. Bro, why do I keep accepting so many quests? I did not just do that. No, that's fine. Okay, cool. You know, we didn't have some of these features for Pyro 101 though, I'm not gonna lie. Gargoyle, come on, hurry up. Hurry up. You're not the only one that can turn people to stone. Ooh, Iker. By the way, I did actually do an hour recording of just collecting Iker. Expect that to be a random upload soon. It will be Iker farming ASMR to help you get through the study wars. The final exam wars. To help you study for your final exam. It's just gonna be the most random upload. I got false reported 3 times for farming 2 hours. Oh my god. Okay. You know what I did? I went straight to what's their name? What's their name? The Skolamari, right? Skolamari. It confirmed he's working on the pet snack tier list. Listen, you know how much work is to do the pet snack tier list, bro? I think most of the work is trying to figure out what the fuck I'm looking at with the tier list. Okay, don't worry, that's coming soon, okay? I promise. Okay, I promise you, before my winter break ends, I will upload the pet snack tier list. I just don't know how to go about it. Like, do I do just one very lengthy video? Or do I do it in parts? Because I feel like if I do it in parts, people are just gonna lose interest after part 1. But if I do it too long, then people are just gonna lose interest after like 5 minutes. I'm in a dilemma. I'm in a dilemma, chat. And I honestly just kind of wish that I was able to kind of like block the snacks I already have, just so like the list doesn't look super ugly. Hey guys, I need to go to Granite Fitness though. Not gonna lie. 2 times because I got the Iker before some other guy. Ooh. Speaking of which, just from AFK spinning, did you use like a retriever or something? Like a, I don't know what it is. Dude, why do I not have spells in this deck? Anthony, are there any cheats I should know about for this boss? Because I've never done this boss before, actually. Yeah, anything I should keep in mind before we start doing this boss? I have zero clue what Retriever does or how it works. Oh, I mean like, not Retriever. Retriever's for spell elements. Scout. Not that one. Scout. So like what I did, right? Over time, it's not that bad. Can I just play it like normal then? That's kind of what I'm asking. I'm asking mainly like, oh, can I just play like normal? You can blade? Oh, bet. Neat. Oh, that's all I need to hear. Oh, let's see. What? It finds reagents for you? You can AFK while find? Yes, but like you have to keep clicking on the, you have to keep, okay, let me show you, right? Hopefully I can find a reagent here. So like, okay, let's say I'm walking around, right? Okay, maybe that didn't work. Okay, let me give you a better example. Okay, let's just do retriever, right? It works the same way. So retriever, you have two different versions. Elemental retriever, spirit retriever. Elemental retriever gives you elements, spell elements, so like fire, storm, ice, and I believe balance. Spirit retriever will give the rest, which is going to be life, myth, death, and I believe also balance. So for a scout, right, it will be based on the reagent rather than like a wooden chest. You click on this icon, and then it'll start getting stuff for you. In this case, with retrievers, I got spirit spell elements and a balance spell element as well. And each is going to give you a cooldown. So the cooldowns vary, but it'll tell you right here. Actually, it doesn't. The pet will just tell you. But I believe the cooldown for this is like a minute or two. So that's pretty much it. Nothing too crazy. Four people is best bet. You want to get 4 people? Yeah, if you want to get 4 people, I'm down. Let me add you to a group, and I think we should be able to just do like a team up then. I'm pretty sure I'm doing it right. I hope so. Oh God. Wait, are you here? Wait, Anthony, did I mess up? Anthony, did I mess up? Are you? Oh, I'm late. Oh no! I thought I was able to invite you to a group. Oh no! My bad, Anthony. I'll make sure to do the next one with you. Yeah, I don't want to deal with random specifically because I don't know what the heck I'm doing. AFK farming reagents only works if you're in an area where there's a lot of reagents in the same area. True. So doing it in an area like, for example, the Skolamari area, like the last area, it won't work as well because everything is like spread apart. But doing it in the main area works. The only problem is everyone's in the main area.
This one is weakest. Take them. Sisters, this one is weakest. Take them.
Oh my god, what are they doing?
Sisters, this one is weakest. Take them.
Good lord.
Child, over here.
So this is why you said go with the team. I understand now. I understand what you mean when you say go with the team. Okay, well, basically, long story short, you want me to pack AoEs. I got you. Okay, yeah, that's not bad. You just gotta, like, keep this in mind. I wonder, is it like, okay, for group, right? Is it just adventure parties then? It's not like actually groups? I honestly thought it was groups that joined with you. Unless I'm thinking of Pirate 101. I don't even know anymore. Generally, I'll be real with you, chat. I just don't know anymore. The game changed too much. I want to see what the bro stats is. 211. 211 damage. Some pierce, you know. Cool, cool. Is that Novice gear? Crazy. That's crazy. Yo, what's the background music? Sounds nice. It's this. It's from HSR. I'll send you the link. I use this to study, actually, believe it or not. It's from Pikakoni. I can see why you want us to do this with the team. I understand now. Is everyone gonna die? Crazy. Yo, this smells kind of cool though, I'm not gonna lie. They cook with Novus, bro. Novus animations are like top notch. And then we went back to the sillies when we went to Wallaroo. Bro, they don't care about the myth wizard chat. I'm telling you, bro. Myth racism. Schoolsism, bro. The schoolsism is real. They just see myth wizard, they're like, oh, they can't hit, bro. It's like, have you seen my damage? I'm not even in an offensive set either. That's the craziest part. I can get even more damage than this. But I like me my balanced set, you know? I like a balanced set. A balanced diet. A balanced meal. I like the Bloodbath Pat though. That's kind of based. Base choice.
Sisters, this one is weakest. Take them.
Cool. Defeat Sister Sanderson after round 2 without Sister Sanderson ever casting her 100%. What the fuck do they mean about 100% aura? What do they mean? What do they mean? What do these things mean? 100% aura, like what? 100% outgoing? Damage? Incoming resist? Gotcha! Damn. That's tough. I'm surprised that she even has a chest. Spelly, a bunch of jewels and stuff, yeah. And then the rings, and a legendary socket wrench, because why not? Okay, well, I see what you mean now. In terms of, like, the blades and stuff. We're just gonna AoE it out. Just AoE it out. That's all you gotta do. AoE it out. Alright, Anthony, I'm back. How are my jewels looking? I gotta sell some. Hold on. Which jewels do I like not want? Kind of like these jewels though. Even the storm one, unfortunately. Yeah, I don't need that. I don't need this. I don't need that. I don't need that. Don't need that. Or these. Or that. Or this. I got some fishing luck though. Let's go. Disarm? Hell no. Triage? Not really. Oh, shield pins? Honestly, if it's not a mending pin, I do not give a fuck. That is my philosophy. If it is not a mending pin, I do not care. There you go. Okay, so, I wonder. Change group leader, volunteer for. Create an adventure party from this group. Invite friends to. How do we make it to where you could do it in the group? I thought there was a method where you can just do it as a group, like all together. How does that even work? Alright, let's try again. Alright, Anthony, whenever you're— oh, frick. Alright, hopefully you can join this time, Anthony. I'm really hoping. Alright, you ready? 3, 2, 1, go. Oh, nice, it actually worked. Not as much people, though. Oh yeah, I should probably switch my pet, huh? Oh, fuck. Do I have damage? Damage. All damage. Hello? All damage. Hello? All damage, Frilla. Hello? Yes, sir. Boom, look at my damage. 217. Hell yeah. Don't mind these, whatever this is. Yeah, don't mind that. Important. Oh, you know what? Ah, I wish I had a blade for you. I think I do have blades for you, actually. But in the TC deck, so maybe next time. I got you next time. What am I saying? 40%? Alright, bet. The blade. I don't die in like 2 seconds. Guys, we're with Corin. Shout out to Corin. Corwin. By the way, if you guys do want to farm, let me know. So far, it's just me and Anthony, and we're just joining up some randoms and team up. I think I'm doing this. Hierophant and Balar is the main ones I'm gonna farm. Ironically, it happens to be all the ones for the pins. And ironically, it happens to be the gear that I actually want for specific purposes. Guys, am I gonna get bodied? Vote now for your preference.
Sisters, this one is weakest. Take them. Dear child, over here.
I don't know about you, but like, I can like hit whenever, you know? I think I'm probably blade again though. I'll hit next round. I wonder if I have TC blades for you. I gotta have something. Oh, I do like your guild name though. Pink Party, that's cute. I'm on the Funny Green Goats Guild, let's go. Up and up.
Absolute mortalis.
Oh. Wild. Yo, you think I could pierce through that? Crazy. 2 rounds, bro. 2 rounds. Any poppers in chat? Can we even pop the aura? That is a genuine question. I actually want to say, can I just like, you know, go through it? I wonder, can you actually just go through it? Like, you know, my pierce is pretty high. Tell me you know about the Aura Farmer badge. The Aura Farmer badge? You're lying to me. There's no such thing as an Aura Farmer badge. Oh my god, there is. No, I'm kidding. No, someone just asked the question. Never mind. B. Cinder Sanderson, while she has her minus. Oh my god, you're fucking right. That's real. Yo. That's such a W badge. I want it. I have it. Yo, someone faint this freaking boss. I'm gonna knock her next Wednesday. I got you. Nah, keep that aura, bro. I'm a myth wizard. We don't know what resist is. It's a foreign concept. No, I want that badge. I want that badge. Yeah, keep that aura up. Keep that aura up.
Sisters, this one is weakest. Take them.
Bro, I was like, there's no shot that's a real badge. No, I'm coming. No, I'm coming. I'm swinging right now. I'm swinging. With my 50 pierce. All I need is a feint. Just feint them. I got this. I'm a myth wizard. Resist is not even a thing in our vocabulary. No, I want this badge. Yeah. I want this badge. Yeah, give me them buffs. Thank you. See, the balance wizard gets it. They understand. They understand I want this badge. No. I'm coming for that ass. I'm coming. Damn, what is their pierce? I mean, here's the thing. Like, if Anthony did a decent, I mean, to be fair, that was a feint, but still. Yeah, let me have it. Yeah, that's right. No blocks. Yo. No! If only they fainted. If only the freaking fire fainted, bro. I would have been able to do it. No. I want that badge. I want it now. Alright, just in case, I'll equip a spear blade, just in case. If only they fainted, bro. Or if I could just pack a spear blade. No, thank you for letting me know. Now I want this badge. We have a couple more attempts. No, I'm gonna pack a spear blade, bro. I'm packing the spear blade just for this stupid badge. I'm trying to solo Strigoi. Right now, his goons with Storm Owl are eviscerating me right now. Legit though. It is. It was either you're in a school that doesn't have good survivability stats like health and healing, or you happen to unfortunately deal with the fact that bro just uses Dark Tribute in like the worst times known to man, and he just never drains. It goes either way. Alright, I want to see if I got a ring though. If I get a ring, that's a W. Dude, I got another ice ring? Really, bro? Really, bro? I'm gonna put another. Actually, should I? Yeah. Okay, I got a life. Oh, the life ring could. Hey, life is good. Life is. Actually, honestly, getting an ice ring is good though. Because ice has a really good healing ring. So does life though. So yeah, I got good rings. I got good rings. That's not a bad drop. That's a pretty good drop. Okay, I'm gonna just do one blade and the spear. That's right. One blade and the spear and the dream. That's all we need. Alright, 3, 2, 1. Go. Alright, I want this Aura Farmer badge. You have no idea how much I want this badge right now. I want this badge so bad. I want it more than anything in the world right now. Actually, no. I want to pass my exam. I want that more than anything in the world. But this is a close second, okay? This is a close second. I just need to have the Aura Farmer badge. All I need. Me and my... Never mind. 63% Pierce, y'all. 63%. We have 63% Pierce. You know, in case I get a Shad somehow, I'm gonna have a Dark Nova. For the guy wanting the solo Strigoi, if you kill his minions, he will deal 2,000 damage to himself to resurrect each one. If he stays, he is overstuffed and full health, and you can attack and get him under 6k while killing all his minions in one go. He will die to resurrect his minions, who you then kill again. So wait, you can kill the minions, he'll resurrect them, and then you could just one fell swoop them. Interesting. Interesting. Nah, dude, listen, if I get another chance of the Aura Farmer badge, I'm getting it, okay? I'm getting it. I got 30% Pierce in my name. I got 60% Pierce in my name, plus 30 with the spear. I'm getting it. And we got a Death Wizard. It's my first run. It's not too bad. If I don't get it through these runs, chat, all I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna straight up, like, just ask Richard to help me. I know Richard will do it. I know Richard would do it. I know he would do it. Yeah, in the case it gets to that point though, I got a spear. We should be good. Yeah, we're good, guys. Yeah, this fight's not bad at all, though. I thought it was gonna be worse. Dude, that's such a cool badge, though. That's such a cool badge. Why is the side quest boss badge even better than, like, majority of the main quest ones? Some of the main quest ones you do for special reasons are kind of lame. Like, you mean to tell me there's a, whatchamacallit? Defeat death. I'm like, bro, that's so boring.
Take them.
Stone Learner goes hard, though. Stone Learner goes hard. I'll be real though, chat, I do not feel like soloing this boss. This seems like a pain. Just in case, chat, just in case it's needed, I got a Pierce Blade. I'll have 90 Pierce now. As a Myth main. Myth mains rise up, let's go. Best school. Yo, I love Myth, dude. I feel like, to anyone who is new to the game and wants to get into Wizard101, I do genuinely think that Myth is not a bad school to pick. And I think this because Myth just has a lot going for this class in the late game. It is a very hard school to start out with, though. It's gotten better thanks to the Orthoris change, but it is a relatively hard school to start off with in Arc 2. How you doing, Blaze? How you doing, bro? Hopefully you're doing well. Yeah, it does get better over time, but I think second arc is where Myth tends to struggle quite a bit, but it has gotten slightly better thanks to Orthoris change, and if you do actually happen to use the magic wheel or like Rochambeau, there is some pretty good benefits that Myth gets, like being able to bypass shields, being able to bypass weaknesses. Pretty common use in many fights in this game. So it gets better over time, but I'd say that it shines the most at late game. So we're talking about like Arc 3 and beyond. I need crowns badly before I cry, bruh. Bruh. In this economy, bro? Bruh. It's honestly not hard for a Myth in Arc 2 purely because of Arthur's. Yeah, before then though, it sucked. Nowadays, like, Myth is just like everyone else. Myth gets Shatter, which other schools can only get via TC in the Bazaar. And the Bazaar one is like not even that good. It's like only 3 or something. I'm gonna be real with you, Anthony. I'm gonna just let you hit, bro. You got all the buffs in the world. I'm gonna let you hit. If you don't kill, I got you next round. I got you, bro. I feel like with the double feint, you got this, bro. I feel like you got it, man. I just don't want to waste your buffs, you know? Yeah, so Shatter, really good. Not everyone gets Shatter, and even if they did, they'll get like a 3 shield Shatter, which is not as good. It's just vastly different from getting a remove all the shields version, which is what Myth gets naturally. Then there's a lot of spells that Myth has within the Rochambeau wheel that just remove shields outright. If you do Basilisk Path B, you can remove up to 8 shields in return for 8 shields back, which is insane. Then you got like Bounds King Art, which is gonna be able to remove your weaknesses, so you just bypass weakness spammers. Minotaur bypasses weakness shields with like Path B. Get yourself a bunch of traps. There's a lot of stuff going on with that one. With the new update, they get Jin's Defense and Delusion, which are the best ram spells in the game. Exactly, and everyone can use it now. Like, Myth is great. Myth is in a great spot right now. I've never been more happier as a Myth main, honestly. I think you got this, Sam. I think you got this, bro. I think you got this, man. Oh shit, never mind. I don't think you got it. It's crazy. I was like, I think you got this, bro. I was like, damn, never mind. I think it's because they fainted the wrong person. Yo, someone hook me up with some buffs, bro. I got this. Just give me a chance. Alright, lads, I got you. Boom. Look at that. See, look, Ryan knows what's up. So I got a 30% Pierce Blade, which means I have a total of 90% Pierce. Either blade more and use a Frenzy Aura. I got this, bro. Just trust me, bro. I feel like, if anything, if Sean had like an extra Fade in hand just so I can hit, that's more than enough for me to be able to like to kill. I'm actually curious because like Ryan got it. You soloed Strigoi with this stupid setup to boot. Let's go. Let's go. Big dubs. What you got for the setup? Oh my god. Eyes of Storm, respect. I'm going Ice I see. Oh my god, no resist. Oh, he just has her thing gone. I see. So now they want to double thing. What? What the hell? Bruh. Yo, Sean, you got me fucked up. I'm never getting this badge. Nah, that's a lie. I'll just ask Richard. He got me. He got me, bro. It's all good. Richard got me. It's like, bro, you have no idea. I just want this aura farmer. I have been using that setup throughout my whole playthrough. It actually kind of works. That sounds awesome, honestly. Hell yeah. Storm Ring. Hahaha. I mean, like, I guess it's good, right? I guess. I just wondering if it was, like, bad for Storm all around. Yo! Freakier than you, how you doing? Welcome to stream. Hopefully you enjoy your stay. I'm telling you, bro, I got this. Y'all just need to have faith in me, man. Y'all need to have faith in me. Y'all need to have faith in the mid school, bro. 3, 2, 1, go. Hey, look, we got another myth main. Let's go. How does a myth get to 170 and do this? Unless they're doing it through the kiosk. It's gotta be the kiosk, right? It has to be. It has to be the kiosk. I only use team up for Empress because Jesus Christ. I can't blame you for that one, bro. Cannot blame me for that one. That one's pretty tough. Haven't played in about 6 years. Shocked to see how high the levels are now. Yeah, it's insane. 180. Wait, hold up. Listen, I may be an insignia hater, bro, but this stitch might be kind of fire. We gotta enhance. Charles, enhance the stitch. Enhance. Nah, he kind of cooked. For an insignia use, he kind of cooked with the robe. You can't use team up in level locks. Wait, really? Huh, interesting. And you kind of just do this side quest straight away in Darkmoor? Oh, really? You have to unlock this to use it via kiosk too? Interesting. So I guess this guy has a level lock, right? But he just managed to do everything? Interesting. I don't know, bro. Maybe he did level locks before and then really messed up his levels. I don't know. I can't say for sure. It's interesting it's a level 170 though.
Sisters, this one is weakest. Take them.
Just in case we get to the aura. Yo, Myth Wizards unite. Let's go. Myth Wizards unite. W Myth Wizard. I love Myth Wizards. Best class. Best class. I'm not biased. I'm totally biased. It's unfortunate. I'm a balanced player here. Hey, bro, don't worry. The devs will figure out what the balance school does, okay? I promise you that they're gonna figure things out, okay? It's gonna happen one day. One day, the devs will understand what the balance school is. It's gonna happen. Wasn't aware how inadequate the class was when I first made it. My gear is like so garbage. It's okay. They're gonna figure out what the balance school does. It's all good. It'll happen soon. I'm so shocked they can't seem to figure out what the balance school does. You know, back then, the balance school was all about pacing. It was the pacing class. It's the one that is responsible for kind of averaging out the speed of how matches go. They had spells like Mana Burn that just kind of pace through the match. They slow you down. They have like Steel Pip, even though that's something that you have to kind of buy, fortunately. What else do they have? They have other things too. Oh shit! Yo, that's awesome. Okay, GG's, bro. We're good. Yo, this guy was prepared. This guy was prepared. He knows what he's doing. Yeah, GG's, bro. Donate power, yeah. One day, so not in my lifetime, though. I honestly think balance isn't a fine place, to be honest. I think balance is kind of okay. I feel like, okay, in my opinion, balance just needs to work on their gambits. I really don't like balance's gambit system. It's bad. It's too much setup for very little reward. Like, you need to actually make gambits that are relatively rewarding. And I feel like the only ones that do this pretty well, the Jins, Onis, and Scions. Like, I feel like they just gotta work on their gambits. Certain gambits that they have just absolutely suck. And I'm talking specifically on their dual schooling. Just work on that and balance is in a good state. Wow. Yikes.
Sisters, this one is weakest. Take them.
Also, apparently you can switch pips, class pips now, and shadow spells cost less than the original spells. Yeah, kinda. So there is an Archmastery system. It basically allows you to use pretty much any school at any time. Just need to remember to switch your pips when you can. And then the Shadow Schools, there's now a... It's a twofold thing. So it works kind of like a transmute, like an enchant now, of some kind. You basically are combining two spells in order to create a new spell. So it's working with a fusion system. But every Shadow spell that you know of has a original version now. So we're talking about a non-shad version and a shad version. That's what we have now for this game. Did I not use Frenzy? Bruh. My bad. Apparently I'm stupid. Yeah, no. I'll never wrap my head around it. Bring back Azteca. Being the last world. Take me back. Pigs will fly on wings by the time, let's be real. I honestly prefer what bounces now than what it was before with the whole pit BS, even though I have some gripes with them. I feel you. Personally, I'm a really big fan of their Oni. I think their Oni attack is really cool. Anybody need a reshuffle? I got a reshuffle if anyone needs it. I kind of threw on that one, I'm not gonna lie. It's just kind of hard to tell if we're gonna have someone who knows what they're doing and can replace the aura, or if I should just hit through the freaking resist. Nobody blates me though, bro. Wait, I'm the ugly duckling. Yay! What do we get? We got a legendary socket wrench and nothing. That's it. Just a legendary socket wrench. All right, bet. Bet. I got a balance play for you, bro. All I got. I just had massive health back then. What's their max health nowadays? Socket wrench W. It is kind of a W though. Saves me a couple 100 crowns. I think we're only one badge away, right? One away from. De-oralizer. Let's go. I got the de-oralizer. Alright, 3, 2, 1, go. Not sure what the max health for ice is, but generally for a good PvE setup, it is somewhere between 12 to 16k, depending on how offensive or defensive you want the setup. Let's just say they have a lot. But I feel like health went more towards the life school, no? If I'm not mistaken. Okay, we only need this one more, and then we're done with Sanderson. I am gonna contact Richard though. I was like, yo, Richard, I need a favor from you, bro. I need you to get me the good old, whatchamacallit. I need you to get me the good old badge, okay? I need you to get me the badge. Please, just give me the badge. Or I need the aura badge. Life has highest HP, which is bullshit. Life School can get a viable PvE setup of like 21.5k health. Insane. Insane. Insane, bro. That is some insane work. Wish. Zachary. He looks like a death, but he might be a storm. Okay, he is a death, never mind. Looks like a death, probably is a death, you know? Oh yeah, by the way, this is how you switch pips, by the way. You just click this thing. Let's say I want a balance pip, I just click this thing for balance pip. Then I'll just remember the next time to get a fire pip because I need it for a spell. Pretty simple, it's not too bad. $21.5k health is crazy for even for a life wizard, man. A convert. A convert, guys. Azteca bosses hate him. Learn how you can get HP with these simple steps. That's a crazy good title. I feel ancient actually. I remember my Wizard101 days having the Jonas Brothers and Selena Gomez cameos. Dude, those were the days. I remember when I was a brokey. I'm still a brokey now, but it's a brokey who could afford membership every now and then. See, that's the difference, bro. I'm broke, but I can afford membership now. Let's go.
Dear child, over here.
Okay, so unfortunately, I did not get what I need, like, at all. On. Ooh, I got you a blade. Here you go. Broke while he has 11 characters on his account is crazy. Okay, to be fair, a lot of those so-called extra characters are from, like, extra credit stuff. I think maybe, like, 2 of them were from Crowns Rewards. And then the rest of them probably came from extra credits. Back when we had, you know, some pretty decent rewards at the time. $11 characters? 11 characters? You know what's crazy? I don't even have them maxed. I am so behind. You get character slot elixirs from extra credits? Occasionally. I think we had like 2 of them. We had 2 that were given from extra credits, I think. And I just happened to get lucky to be at the right place in the right time to have a assignment put up. So like, yes, it was possible back then. Not anymore. Unless they changed something, but I don't know. Wait and see. Typical millionaire calling his luxury activities broke. First impressions, mind you. Crazy. By the way, if you guys want to know how to get yourself a extra character slot that is going to expand your character list beyond just 7 characters, it's through the Crowns Rewards event. It just so happens that every time it's like 12 days of the spiral, or at least it's within the like specific very big holiday seasons, the Crowns Reward usually always includes an extra character slot. It always does. And it's 60k crowns. Which I think it's worth it because you have like a whole new character. That's a whole new storage guy. He'll just hold your storage. Just make him level 15. Buy a castle. With gold, mind you. Buy a castle with gold. Put some random shit in there. There you go. Congratulations. You now have a housing vault. House furniture vault. I bet there's not even a crowd to the Kraken anymore? No. Exactly. Storage slaves. You know what's crazy? I'm too lazy to do even that. Like, I'm too lazy to do even that. Like, I have that perfect opportunity, and I just decide not to do it. You know how crazy that is?
Sisters, this one is weakest. Take them.
Yo, Anthony, we're getting clapped right now, bro. It's insane. Honestly, I feel like it's gonna be this and the Hierophant. I feel like that's gonna be the main ones I'm gonna be farming for now. And then Valar, I have to like dedicate a day where it's just like 4 extra Valar runs.
Dear child, over here.
Bro's about to die. You got it, bro? I believe in you. I hope. Oh, wait, do I have another blade? Actually, let me get another blade. Yay! I found a blade. Why do they keep trapping? I don't know. Wouldn't you want to take out the one? You know what? It's whatever. Do you have a current favorite spell of all time or current? Good question. If I could take... I mean, honestly, I really love Celestial Calendar. But do you want to know the spell that got me into becoming a Myth Wizard? It was Minotaur. Minotaur was the spell that got me into wanting to become a Myth Wizard. You know whenever you get your character things? Yeah, obviously Tatzel. Tatzel's a good one. But... you know when you get like your character selector creator, right? And you get like a school choice? Well, for Myth, it just so happens that you get Showcase Minotaur. And I thought it was really cool. Fuck, I should have hit.
Sisters, this one is weakest.
Fuck, I should have hit. I should have hit. I should have hit. I just didn't want to take Anthony's freaking trap, but I should have hit, bro. I should have hit. I would have gotten the fucking badge. I would have gotten the fucking Aura Farmer badge. Fuck. I really wanted this badge. It's okay, I'll ask Richard. I'll be like, Richard, hook me up. Hook me up with this badge. Help me get this badge real quick. Don't worry, I'm a Myth Wizard. I'll just pierce through all the resist. It's fine. I don't even know what resist means. Also, Esme was so weird, bro. Like, what was she doing? She's like, okay, let me blade Zachary, who's clearly probably not hitting until like just now. You could have blamed me. You could have blamed me, bro. Can't help but notice the AoE spells don't even take turns anymore. Listen, that for the betterment of the game, I prefer it this way. I prefer it this way. You have no idea how annoying it is that it takes turns after a while. Alright, finally. Boom. True hero of stew. I'm the stew hero. Another ice ring. Whoa. Did I open at the chest one more? Actually, no. Oh, frick, I don't even have the crowns for it. Damn. You speedrunning or something? What's the rush? Exactly. Exactly. Bro, the farming in this game sucks. It still sucks. But like, yeah, of course I'm gonna speedrun. I'm gonna speedrun the farming. I solo the game, so of course I don't really speedrun in general, but like, I do be speedrunning the farming though. Or at least I try to. Like, trust me, bro, like, it sucks. Alright. You know what that means, guys? It's Hierophant time! You will never know the satisfaction of watching and hopping each AoE hit. Never bring... You know some spells still do it, right? One spell I have in mind, I will argue it is the longest spell in the game. Even longer than Cthulhu. Cold Fire Dragon. The pets card that you get from Winterbane. That is like one of the longest spell hits in the game. Because you have to take into consideration after it does its attacks, and its attack is extremely slow. You also have to take into consideration the mantle animation and the spear animation that goes along with it. So like, yeah, that is indeed the longest spell in the game, and it still does that. It still does the 1-by-1 hit. Play Cthulhu again? Cthulhu! Cthulhu! His name Cthulhu. Speaking of which, we can craft a ring now. Is it worth it? Not really. But I kind of want to do it anyway. I just want this ring. Okay, let's do it. And then we can craft a second ring here. The Monster Hide. Funny name. Cthulhu, I choose you! Tiny stab boost. We weren't getting that ring though. We were getting this ring. Hehe. Now you might be wondering, Frenzy, you lose 500 health! And to that I say to you, who fucking cares? You wanna know why? You wanna know why who fucking cares? Take a look at that. I get a whole refund. I get a whole refund for that ring. And I get myself 21% outgoing. My outgoing right now is at 64. So we're looking at like around 80% outgoing. Like it's awesome. Like it's worth it. Trust me. It is so worth it. It is worth it. Just trust me. It is worth it. It's worth it for bosses, like if I have to solo, if it's gonna be like an endurance match, and I'm gonna be needing to spam Grendel's demands. We need to do a lot of Grendel's gaming. We need Grendel's gaming to like clutch us up. Now I will say the only bad thing about this, I do lose out on the Pierce Jewel. Small price to pay. Small price to pay for a more defensive setup. And then you still get a little bit of crit. I get like one more crit. Actually, no. I get like... Actually, is it one? No, it's 116, right? Yeah, 116. So I get like 11 more crit. Let's go. I get maybe 1 extra % on my Grendel's Immense. Big W. Alright. Well, enough of that. We gotta go to Scullaman. Boom. Quick question, what's the best world? At the moment, I can't give you a definitive answer yet. Oh, by the way, Anthony, thank you for helping me with this one. Ooh, Age Icar. Nice. Nice. I love me some Age Icar. I can't give you a definitive answer to that yet, because I am at the need of doing the world's story, like every single one, including Arc 2s, just to get a better opinion. But I think as of right now, my current favorite world... Okay, if we're talking about like the terms of story, like in terms of the story, I have to say maybe Imperia. Darkmoor is high up there though. Darkmoor is high up there, even though it might potentially be recency bias. Darkmoor is definitely high up there. But I would say maybe Imperia. I think Imperia is definitely one of the best. It is an amazing way to end off a saga. Like, it is awesome. I will say though, Imperia Part 1 isn't as good as Part 2 though. I think Part 1 focuses way too much on the references, and it kind of gets old after a while. Part 2 definitely tends to be more standalone in its story, and focuses a lot on Grandmother Raven and stuff like that, which is amazing. So I gotta say Imperia for sure. Definitely Imperia. But I will say Darkmoor is pretty high up there in terms of my favorites, because it has pretty much everything. In terms of gameplay, I gotta say maybe Novus. I really like Novus. Gameplay wise, Novus was great. Absolutely hated the farming though. I think the farming of it sucks. It really left a sour taste in my mouth just because of the farming and how awful it was, and how it's still not changed yet for some reason. Even though we told the devs specifically, hey, we like the Wallaroo formula. Can you just make that the standard for every world now? Like, can you just make that the standard, please? Make some tweaks and improvements now to it, sure, but we like the Wallaroo formula. We like the direction that the Wallaroo formula was going at. And they're like, yeah, we'll do it. And then like nothing happens. And yeah, and you still have 9 pieces. And you go with Dragonspire and Chrysalis, and it's basically the same thing, like 9 pieces. 9 pieces. Cringe. Very cringe. But yeah, Novus was definitely great for me. I'm a pirate fan, so hearing the remixes of a lot of pirate music was fantastic. Gameplay itself was pretty fantastic solo-wise for me, because I was actually able to utilize a lot of the Rochambeau spells. In fact, you were kind of rewarded for utilizing a lot of the spells just to counteract things that the bosses tend to do. Bosses and mobs. But yeah, Novus is definitely high up there in terms of gameplay, but story is not that great, and the farming sucks. But I would say maybe Imperia and probably Darkmoor for now. Well, not a way to pronounce Celestia. Celestia sucks! What the fuck? Yo, Celestia sucks! Bro, you got lazy dogs that do nothing all day. That's literally the story. The story is lazy dogs do nothing all day. They make you do stuff. And then, yeah, aura farming the final dungeon. Literally, it is like the solo... Arc 2 is literally like the solo leveling of Wizard101. It legit is just all... legit, there's like nothing... Okay, there is stuff going on, yes. But it is literally just hype moments and aura. Until you get to Chrysalis. Azteca and Chrysalis. Azteca and Chrysalis. Until you get to Azteca and Chrysalis. It is just legit, just hype moments and aura. That is Arc 2. You need to play some Arc 3. That's what you need. You need Arc 3 in your life. I like Celestia, but that's because it's what introduced me to Wiz in the first place, so I am biased. I feel you. No, Celestia just... The lore is better than the story. The lore of Celestia is much better than the story itself. Like, the stuff you learn about Celestia, like how it's synced and everything, is much more interesting than the entirety of its story. Yeah, but it's just the lore. It's literally... Okay, the music's decent, but the music's pretty much good for every world, basically. But like, it's literally, Celestia is carried by its lore. But when it comes to the story, it is absolutely awful. It is legit just hype moments and aura. That is literally Celestia. Arc 2 in general is hype moments and aura. I'm not even kidding. It is just hype moments and aura. You go to freaking Zafaria, it is legit hype moments and aura. You just wait until the very end. And then Morganth is just there at the very end. Oh my god. And then you gotta deal with the Celestial Lions. Oh my god. Hype moments and aura. Don't even get me started with Avalon. Don't even get me started with Avalon. Avalon's fine. I think Avalon's fine. It's just... God, I freaking hate the quest for the Sword of Kings. Literally, you ask everyone's like, yo, have you seen the Sword of Kings? You're like, no, I haven't seen the Sword of Kings. Yo, have you seen the Sword of Kings? It's like, no, I haven't seen the Sword of Kings. But you know what? My Uncle Tim, he know where the Sword of Kings is. You gotta talk to him. You go to Uncle Tim. Yo, Uncle Tim, have you seen the Sword of Kings? He's like, no, but like, I can lead you to the right path of the Sword of Kings if you do like bajillion defeat and to collect quests for me. And I don't know, make me a mount or something. Help me make you a mount or something. I'm like, all right, bet. And then I finally get to the point where I'm gonna get the Sword of Kings. I get it snatched from me, from the Lady of the Lake, and now I'm forced to do even more quests in Avalon. What the fuck? Literally, the only helpful people there were the damn freaking fairies. You're lucky I like King Artorias. King Artorias, the GOAT. Bro is such a legend. That even though he's like, yo man, I'm kind of busy with Avalon right now because, you know, I haven't been here in years. I'm like, yeah, fair. He's like, listen though, even though I can't help you right now. I got something even better for you. What if you just summon me like a freaking persona? Call forth Artorias! And then he just comes out of nowhere and does some crazy shenanigans. Legit aura farmer. The music decent? Okay, but you cannot say the same thing about Chrysalis though. What do you mean? What do you mean? What do you mean by Chrysalis? Wait, what do you mean by Chrysalis? Wait, what do you mean by that? No, explain. Explain. You would describe the music harmonies of Celestia as decent? Do a bajillion quests for me. Avalon would be a top 3 world if they didn't write it around this magic MacGuffin that doesn't become story relevant like at all. That's crazy, bro. I know. Insane. No, like, I think Chrysalis... Here's the thing. I think Azteca suffers from the fact that you have to get through, like, decent to very mediocre worlds. Back to back. Is more than just aura, it's actually... No, okay. No, okay. I said, okay, besides Azteca... Okay, maybe not Azteca. Azteca is definitely, like, aura farming. I'm not gonna lie. Hype moments in aura. No, Azteca is definitely hype moments in aura. Okay, Azteca is definitely hype moments in aura. But it is one of the first worlds where you get to actually see that you failed, right? It is one of the first worlds you get to see that you failed, which is an interesting concept. It's great. And you're trying to make up for that when you go to Chrysalis. But no, Chrysalis is definitely not hype moments in aura. Chrysalis is definitely not hype moments in aura. Chrysalis is like, despite the ending, and even then, I think the ending is not bad. I just think it's underwhelming how it ended in Chrysalis. But the introduction to the new villain afterwards, though, is phenomenal. Like, that's what I like about Arc 3 so much, is because it had a lot of build-up thanks to, you know, the events in Chrysalis and Arc 2, basically. The end in Arc 2. And you get to learn about Spider if you do the side quests, basically. If you do the side quests, you get to learn more about Spider. So, like, it's nice. It's nice. There is build-up there, thanks to, like, Chrysalis. Yeah, no, definitely, Chrysalis is definitely up there. It's definitely not hype moments, it definitely has aura, but it's definitely good. Actually, you fail in Sepharia when she obtained her deck of shadows. Checkmate, your argument is irrelevant. Oh my god. Listen, bro, I don't care about those damn students. I don't care about those damn students. They can stay in Sepharia. They can stay on their little school trip. The students can stay on their little school trip, bro. I got a spiral to save. Listen, if it wasn't for those students, bro, like, we would have actually gone... We would have, like, speed ran through the deck of shadows, and we'd be playing defense. But no. Those damn students. They slowed me down. Those damn freaking students. Yeah, I mean, I would say Chrysalis is definitely... the best of Arc 2 definitely comes from Chrysalis. It is definitely a long run, though. It is a very long world. But it definitely is one of the better worlds in Arc 2. Oh, and also, if you want to know best music, unironically, it is Chrysalis. Now, here's the thing. I think the beauty of Chrysalis in its music is when you go to the Morgantha of the past, there's a little sequence where you go to the Morgantha of the past. If you noticed, a lot of the music is going to be music that you've heard before, but I think to my knowledge, it is like backwards or like distorted, really giving off like that really uneasy feeling in the music. So it's like a new way to represent the same music you've heard before, and you probably never even, unless you were really paying attention, you probably never noticed that it was the same music you heard before during those past sequences, but it's just distorted or like playing backwards. And I thought that was a phenomenal choice. Chrysalis, that has a multitude of different battle themes, Chrysalis that has one of the best boss encounters known to man, both thematically and gameplay. That being the galleries. The galleries is probably one of my most favorite aspects of both gameplay and lore in, you know, Arc 2 and basically Chrysalis as a whole. I've been noticing you're going back and forth. What's going on? I'm collecting these reagents right now. I'm yapping and stalling while collecting reagents. Yes, sir. Yeah, I'm collecting these things. This is for your farming nowadays. And then, okay, so you have this farming now, right? A drop. So you got this thing, right? Where is it? It's called Age Ichor, right? So you get Ichor by getting you get Age Ichor as a chance, right? By collecting Ichor. And so the chances of getting the Age Ichor are like slim to none. So like sometimes you get lucky like I did the first time, and then like ever since the rest of the time I've been yapping about the worlds. I'm defending my opinions, my right opinions on these worlds. Yeah, I've just been getting nothing but Ichor, and like rarely Age Ichor, which you need this in order to craft the other stuff. Now, from what I've heard, there's gonna be a transmute for it, which is great. What the fuck? Oh, look at that! Finally, bro. After I've been complaining. But yeah, Age Ichor is what's required for this gear set, basically. Now, here's the thing, right? I want this amulet. I want the second one. Yeah. I do lose out on the circle, which is fine. What about the square? The millionaire doesn't just go get reagent packs, humble era. I'm not a millionaire. There's also no Age Ichor. There's no Ichor packs. That doesn't exist. And I hope it never exists. I don't want to see that. Don't give KI ideas. Oh yeah, best place to farm Ichor, by the way. If you don't want to deal with a bunch of people, just go to the Scholomance. Now, here's the only problem with the Scholomance, right? The only problem with the Scholomance is that all the Ichor is very spread out, so you do have to kind of keep walking around and take a look for them. But because of that, not many people tend to come here. So, god damn, I'm gonna show how much of a quote-unquote millionaire I am. So like, what I have right now, right? Boots of Comet, and then I got this from a Crowns Rewards event. Yes, it's a 55% mount. Yes. Okay, believe it or not, this is one of the cheapest 55% mounts you can get in the game, in the Crowns Rewards. I think it was around the range of like... It could be like either around like... No, it's probably not 30k. I thought it was 30k. It could probably not be 30k. Hold on, let me see. Hold on. I need to just like prove my sources, okay? I need to prove my sources. Yuletide Snowped. I butcher that. I butcher that fucking word. Snowped. Forget what I just said. Snowped. Okay, Yuletide Snowped. I read that so wrong, by the way, so I do apologize for that. Okay. It is during the 2020 Crowns Rewards event. It is 5 years ago. 5 years ago, this mount came to exist. I'm not sure if this is 60%, but this is one of them. Let's see. Okay, how much was it? It is not 100k crowns. Stop fucking lying. There's no way that's 100k crowns. Bro, there's no way that's a hand. No! I thought it was like 60k! I thought it was like 60k crowns! What the fuck? Oh, it was 60k. I have them out. It actually didn't cost tons of crowns. You get it like the other scooters. 60k crowns. Okay, it was 60k. It was 60k, y'all. I got it on the crown sale. I got it on the crown sale. Okay, I got it on the crown sale. It was 60k. It was 60 freaking k. All right, it wasn't that bad. 60k. All right, we're gonna watch this guy named Rizzy, or I'm gonna watch this guy named Rizzy, bro. I know it wasn't. He's not even showing the crown rewards. What the fuck? Never mind. We're not watching Rizzy. Bro, I know Richard covered it, bro. I know Richard covered it. I know he covered it, bro. Listen, I gotta defend myself. Come on. Yo, Richard, you're the news guy. Of course you covered it. It's in 2020, come on. No, I am not watching an almond video. Stop. Okay, I don't really know, bro. They say it was 60k, guys. We're going with that. We're going with that. It was 60k. Let me fabricate evidence real quick. Okay, here it is. Slay the Spiral. Okay. Slay the Spiral Crown Rewards event. Surely there's a... Oh, there it is. Right here. There you go. Alright, let me open this image. Alright, let me see. Let me see if this is the right one. Wait, how do you open this image? Oh, there it is. I'm like a boomer now. God, I can't even see that. Bro, I can't even see that. Oh, yo, you might be right. It might have been 80k. Yo, you might be right. It might have been 80k. Okay, so only for the low cost of like 80k crowns. Fuck. Only for the low cost of 80k crowns. You get the snow ped. I think I remember what I spent on that. I spent only on Spellerman packs. Only. Yeah, all you need is 80k crowns in the dream. Okay, you need 80k crowns in the dream. You know, you just go walking around like this. And you're gonna find some Icar here somewhere. I think someone probably did come here. This is probably a crowded realm. It most definitely is a crowded realm. Let's just to Bernie. Oh, there it is. Look, look, look. Oh, you see that? You got Icar here. Yeah. Alright, just keep walking around. There's like a spot here. Sometimes there's one like over here. You can go over here. Sometimes there's also one like right here. There's usually always one like around here before this dungeon here. Oh, by the way, this is where Balar is. In case you were curious. Then there tends to be one in the middle here. Not always, but there tends to be one in the middle right here. Then sometimes there tends to be some like either here, here, or there. Sometimes even there. They're like all over the place. It's not really as consistent, but you know, they switch around every now and then. Nice to use it during what is it, like double reagents? Maybe if you happen to have a crown version of it through like, I don't know, the freaking rewards, or maybe you got it through the anniversary, because I think they do give you like a double reagents during the anniversary. They do tend to give you that. So like, yeah, this is a pretty good place to find Icar. Maybe not the best example right now, because for some reason I guess someone got them all, but yeah, it's a good place to get Icar. Let's see. Look at him go. He's got the game version of a Ferrari. Rich. What's the secret to your wealth? Dude, you act like if I got the first crown rewards. You wanna know what the first crown rewards was? It actually was like one I made a video on. It was one of my most popular videos, just going over what the heck is going on with this crown rewards costing like around 500k. 500k gold, I mean 500k crowns. I think it was like 550. It was this exact same thing, but like wizardly colors. Like, it used to be so expensive back then, and everyone was mad about it, and rightfully so. Because it basically costed you like a PS5. It costed you a PS5 to get yourself one of those. Insane. Just nodding as the millionaire, no billionaire tries to convince the lesser. I kinda want the snow pad. 80k crowns, never mind, I'm good. With only the small payment of a small loan of $1 million, you can go 5% faster than a pack mount. You lose the privilege to say broke, honestly, Mr. Bezos over here. Oh yeah, it was like 650 crowns for a nightgown and mope. Yeah, exactly. It was insane. Now this one, yeah, I'm not gonna lie, I might consider it. I don't think the mini is that fat. I think it's a 40% mount. But yeah, they've gotten better over time. I kind of want the Make-A-List emote though, I'm not gonna lie. I kind of want the emote. Would be good for thumbnails. Oh, Icker. Now that's a good drop right there. You see that? See that drop? Three Icker. 3 Icker. Very good drop. If you may have noticed, I have a mark to this place because I farmed Icker here. I farmed it once, and I could do another farming session if I really wanted to. But I don't want to. Meanwhile, I've stayed loyal to my horse for years. The pain of having several weak mounts you never will understand. It's a scroll mount, so 40%. Boo! That's lame. Why would I want the mount then? I'm honestly just getting it for the emote now. I wonder how fast Hierophant is with the team. Because like all you really gotta do is just feint stack her and just GG's. But feint stack her, don't die, GG's. I'll probably even have like, because of the stupid minion, bro. Because of the stupid minion. Yeah, it's because of that dumb minion, bro. Okay, I got reshuffles. I probably need feints. I know I have it here. Firestarter did like a whole like trade with me, and I was like, Firestarter, I don't have space. And bro wanted to give me like 400 A's off. I was like, Firestarter, I don't have space. And so I was like, fine, I'll make space. And I finally made space for it. But yeah, shout out to Firestarter though for helping us get some of the stuff for the guild. Does no one farm this place? Only 40%? Filthy present? Boon 40%? Listen, bro, it's either 50 or nothing. Listen, I like 40%. I even rock one right now. Oh, I have a wrong pet on. I have the wrong set on. Listen, I even rock one right now. Look at this. Totally not for the, for this. Totally not for that. No. No. Listen, I like them if they're cute. This one's cute. That's a pretty cool polar bear. If I didn't care for stat bonuses, I would have definitely got. Bro, have you seen the Flintstone car, by the way? Yo, Greek here. Have you seen the Flintstone car? Look at this Flintstone car. Look at this freaking Flintstone car. Look, 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 look. Look at that damn Flintstone car. Wow. They never fixed the animation for this. Like, ever. I only got it for the robe. For the look. Yeah, look at this Flintstone car. How does it feel having gold carpet and confetti and paparazzi rolled out wherever you go? It feels great. Bro, I think the Azoth that Firestarter gave you was my Azoth. I gave him like a year ago. Bruh. Well, it went to a good cause. Thank you. It went to a good cause. My storm... Anthony, I thought you went to sleep. Oh shit. We got a team now. Whoa, we got a team. Let's go. Oh, that was fast. Guess everyone knows what they're doing, then. Let's go. I got you, bro. Do two-player mounts still exist? Yes. Still do. See, I have this 40% mount. I'm like, you comment folk. He says, as it's a stat mount, bro. I still watch on bed. I feel you, I feel you. I mean, hey, if you need it, yeah, we can farm it. We can farm it a couple times. The genuine disgust in your voice, you read 40%. We really are just ants under your boots. Slightly better gear, healthy sleep schedule. Okay, to be fair, my reasoning for farming the Hierophant is for the amulet, the second one actually, for a more defensive setup. And that's kind of it. That's really it. It's just to get a slightly more defensive setup if I need a more defensive setup. And I just kind of want to have it just to have it. Like, in reality, what I really wanted was the ring and to farm Sister Sanderson. And then Balar, so I can get, like, the offensive school pins. And that's kind of it. Flashbacks to Waterworks gear requiring Supreme. Yeah, Waterworks gear is still pretty good. Still pretty good. So in reality, we're farming like everything that gives you the pins. Believe it or not. And then the guy who just drops everything else. Which, like, honestly, I got a dedicated date for that and just have people farm with me like 4 times. And then just call it.
My turn is when I say it is.
Y'all think Bobcat is streaming today? I'm gonna rate him with my 2 viewers. My 2 viewers on Twitch. Shout out to my 2 viewers on Twitch. Oh god, I can't speak today. Yo, how the Lakers doing? Oh fuck, we're getting cooked. Yeah, we're getting cooked, chat. Oh god. If the Lakers lose, but I pass my exam, it's all worth it. That sucks though. They even got everyone playing. The Celtics, nah. Nah. I do like your player though. I do be liking Marcus Smart though. Oh fuck.
be the Skolamar.
Why do they still keep buffing fire, bro? Why don't you buff the myth school, bro? We go through weaknesses, bro. Weaknesses, they don't mean a thing to us. It's fine. Bro, I'm telling you, bro, the myth hate is real, okay? I'm taking notes. I'm taking notes. I'm taking notes of the myth haters here. That don't blame me, bro. Crazy. Did bro just get cooked? Oh my god. Dude's getting body. Oh my. I never seen this before in my life. Oh my god. Oh my god. Back to the bus, myth boy. Yo, check this out though. I got this. Myth gang. God, what the fuck? So, what the fuck is a weakness? Never heard of it. Never heard of a weakness in my life.
My turn is when I say it is.
Myth being good is a myth? Crazy. Dude, I love being myth, bro. Myth is great. Yay! What is this? Badge. Defeat Hierophant of Destruction in Black Lagoon, Darkmoor, while never taking damage from— Really? I never took damage? Wanna have a myth? Dang. That's tough, bro. You should make one. Make one, bro. You should make a myth. Did I not get an amulet from that? Wow. Elite Cheat Beat Agent. Bro, what the heck are these badge names, bro? Elite Cheat Beat Agent. Bro, I need Aura Farmer so bad. I need Aura Farmer so bad. I'm gonna tag Richard, be like, yo, Richard, we need to get this W badge. We need this W badge, okay? Richard. You need to understand. We need this W badge in our lives. Don't mind me, chat. I'm just gonna buy crowns real quick. Oh, look at Richie Rich. He's spending money again. Actually, do I even have enough to open it once? Oh, I do! I'll take it though. I'll take it, I'll take it. Well, listen, listen, if I could get the myth amulet, bro, I'm gonna craft this. Also, she drops some pretty good stuff though. She drops damage jewels, which is nice. Pretty nice. It's only $5, chat. It's only $5. It's only $5. Don't worry. Eventually, though, I probably will be spending for this Crowns rewards, though. I'm kind of just waiting right now, but eventually I am considering. I'm definitely considering. 5 entire bucks. 5 entire bucks. 5 entire dollaroos. That's all I'm spending. Ooh, I have PayPal rewards. Yes, please. That's almost nothing in today's economy. Legit. True. Alright, guys. I spent $5 whole. Actually, I spent less than that because apparently I have PayPal rewards somehow. Damn it. Did I get anything else? Well, I got a bounce damage jewel. I'm like I'll ever use it, but I got it. One more. A death. Ooh, that's actually pretty good. A death damage jewel. I honestly don't really need death anymore, huh? Because like Grundle's Immense is just nice now. Oh my god, is that Liam? Oh, that's not Liam. I was like, is that Liam as a vibe? No, it's not him. I was like, bruh. Bruh. Honestly, this fight's not even that bad. It's not even that bad at all. With the team, it's like not bad at all. I'm surprised nobody knows what a Myth Wizard does. Isn't that crazy to y'all? Is that not crazy to y'all? They're like, oh my god, what's that spell? I was like, it's a good spell. We got a new badge. Elite Cheat Beat Agent. I really hate this name. The Auralizer is a good name though. Now we just need Aura Farmer. Myth does it exists allegedly. No, it is the best school. Okay, it is the best school. Get it right. The best school. I love being a Myth main. Guys, should I go in with the green badge just to see what reactions I'll get? Should I go with the badge of green? Should I go with the lean badge? Wait, that's purple. The weed badge. It does the best school while death. No, death is like objectively the best school. Objectively, death is the best school. No, it's just a fact. The deaf school is the best school. You could do anything with a deaf. Except maybe be a straight, like a super strong hitter, but like, you can still kind of do that. Oh, for people. It would be nice to have a purge in this deck, though. You can be a healer as a death, pretty good one. You can be a decent hitter as a death. You can solo as a death. You can like not even need a team as a death. You can do a lot as a death. It's insane. Okay, so I have a Reg Fate, and then I wish I had a TC version, but I don't have it right now. Is that... I mean, I have a... Let's see. Okay, cool. Bet. Got enchanted. This is even better. Spiny Sword will never get usage again with all these shadow spells existing. It probably would, because like shadow spells, honestly, like they're not as great. I mean, like they're good, but a lot of people have some issues with the system. With the current system. I say it's better than the previous system. I'm surprised people don't know how bad the previous system was. I think it's kind of crazy because a lot of people talk about like how bad the new system is because you could take 15% like backlash. But let me tell you about a particular boss in Darkmoor. True. No, but yeah, like the whatchamacallit? The frick, I'm losing my train of thought here. So the new system basically has it where the maximum backlash you can take if you really mess up is going to be 15%. But before then, I think this was even during your time. It might even be a little bit after your time. Backlash was in a normal state, it's like around 40% because you start off with 40%, and the whole point was to try to reduce your backlash as much as possible. You were given 3 rounds to reduce your backlash, so the minimum you can take, which is basically doing the successful usage of your shadow magic, is 10%. Normal, which means that you're not doing anything the shadow likes or dislikes, that's 40% of your health. Then, if you just kept doing things that it doesn't like, that's 70%. Oh yeah, I'm currently in Howling Lands right now, and you bet your ass I'm not soloing that. During your time makes me feel like such a fossil. Crazy. Crazy. Yo, I think the minions were chill this round, guys. Yo, you know what I want to see? Yo, give Myth an AoE, right? I wish this was done with... God damn. Crazy. Nice. GG's. Nice work, gentlemen. Did I get anything? I got a Pierce Jewel. I mean, that's nice. I'll take them. Not gonna complain. Get it back? Yeah. Just doing team up, bro. Being my 20s is like turning 50. I guess I'm in my 20s too, so don't worry about it. It's fine. Been there before. Yeah, guys, we're gonna go with the Oralizer. I got a lot of Autumn Wizards, but 2 Anthony Wizards. Fossil Gang, let's go. I think I'm gonna just do team up. Okay, so it's Alexander and... Yeah, gotcha. Gotcha. In the case, I do have... Okay, as I was saying, right? So, like, let's say we had an AoE spell, right? Kind of like how we did for Wallaroo with Drop Air Fury. Instead of clearing shields, let's actually, like, freaking have it where it removes weaknesses. You know what I mean? Like, have it where it just removes weaknesses. Like, that would be kind of neat. So AoE Stone Colossus? Exactly. That's exactly it. An AoE Stone Colossus. But you know what's gonna happen? It's not gonna be what you think it is. It won't be as good. You wanna know why? Because they're just gonna do this. They're gonna do select target. Yeah, it's just gonna be select target and it's gonna be not as good. It would be nice to have one though. Like, imagine if I was just using it on the boss and the minion. Like, that should be pretty decent. Should be pretty alright. You can upgrade spells? Yeah, we don't talk about that though. We don't talk about it at all. Trust me, it's not as good as you think it is. It has some positives, but there's a lot of negative. We have this beautiful thing known as a Spellement Pack. You can buy this for a very cheap price of either $3.99 for a chance in the lore pack, or $1.99 for a school version with the Morganth Saga. 99 cents. Is it a booster pack? I think it's a booster pack. Yeah, booster pack. It's gotta be a booster pack, right? Is it not? Oh, Malistaire Saga for $1.99. Novus World Pack. I think that gives elements, right? It does. Oh god. But that gives you gear mostly for $5.99. The event Spellman pack is, I think, is worth buying. Brûlé Sucré, right? Good old Brûlé Sucré. Anything to not do. True. I'm just waiting for like Portal of Peril to like make a comeback, you know? I'm just gonna get a bunch of event elements for that. Speaking of which, bro, I missed out on so much Beastman, man. I'm not getting that. I'm not getting that robe. I'm just not getting that robe. It's never happening. It's just never gonna happen. I'm gonna shorten my deck a little bit in the side deck. That way I can hopefully guarantee myself to get a feint. Easy. Wish I can donate you my 84 Beast Moon needles, bro. Must be nice. Must be nice. Yeah, has invited all kinds of millionaires I see. Yep. Yep. Dude, I miss y'all. I'm not gonna lie. You have no idea how much I miss streaming. It's great. I really did miss streaming. Like, I was really like, as much as I locked in for this exam, I also was like really just hoping that I was able to get myself. We have a fire, right? I think we do. I don't really care if I'm first or anything. Not a big deal. Oh yeah, he's a fire. I was like, he's a fire, right? Okay. We got, what, mass feint? I got all feints. Okay, that's a... Okay, I got that. Okay, cool. Bet. GG's. Meanwhile, this is still my first time attending. Thoroughly entertained. I do appreciate that you're entertained. By the way, guys, if you haven't liked the stream yet, we got 6 people watching. If you're liking the stream, make sure to like the stream. Helps out the channel immensely. Thank you. Bruh. You think that still kills though? It's 3 feints. Oh, close enough. Right?
You will cast what I tell you.
Even if the slander's outrageous.
You will cast what I tell you.
She's kind of crazy for that. Alright, GG's.
My turn is when I say it is.
Yo, hit me, bro. It's fine. I can tank it. Oh, fuck, maybe not. Never mind, I can take it. Can you beg court for an H-Acre transmute update? Boy, who do you think I am? How you doing, Waves? I did hear there were... also, that's not even something you ask for. You need a beg cam. Good luck with that. But also, like, they have talked about potentially having a transmute for Icar. I've heard, anyway. I've heard they were considering it. Yay! Not ready? Let's go. Yo, I might actually get the freaking Hierophant badge right now. No, not Cam! He is probably the person to talk to about it. And so yeah, good luck. No, but they have talked about potentially having it, so it should be fine. Where's the other guy? Is he here? I guess while we wait for him, I'm just gonna... Luckily, team up is pretty popping right now, so we're good. How much more do I need? Hierophant? I need 5 more. It's fast though. It's quick. It's extremely quick, so I'm really happy about that. That's why I'm like, yeah, let's just knock it out. That way, guys, next time all we gotta do is just Balar, and then I'm done. I don't really want the other gear. It's kind of like... I wouldn't say it's useless, but like, it's not really worth it for me. Oh. Okay, so I have Purge, I have Faint, he's got that, I can use a regular, hopefully he has Mass, we're good.
Child dares disobey the Skolamar. My turn is when I say it is.
Dude, I gotta play my gotchas. I haven't played my gotchas today. I have returned with refreshments and water. Let's go. These farming sessions have not been too long though. It's literally just Feint stack the boss. Ooh, I got an amulet this time. Damn it, it's a life one though. It's not even that good, I think. I don't think it's a good one. Is it? It's not. It gives you health. The good one gives you health. Oh, by the way, champ, I talked to Cookie recently. I believe we're gonna be wrapping up our Soul Link this Saturday. So potentially I'll see you guys this Saturday. Potentially. Ooh, it's a friend of mine. We do the Pyro 101 Soul Link together. I think he does the same potent feint, right? I just always want to make sure that he has it. Okay, cool.
No,
I'll do regular feint.
disobey the Skolamar.
Yeah, I got Tora promoted. No. No, not at all. And you did what with your soul? I sold it.
My turn is when I say it is.
You wanna know what for? Some freaking Icker. That's right, I sold it to Death. Death has my soul now. I told him, I was like, yo, Chief, like, I need some H Icker. He was like, alright, I got you. But it comes in the cost. I was like, alright, bet. 62 cents, yeah, 62 cents. $0.62. Yeah, and then he brought it back because he found it that was really annoying. He's like, no, you can have it back. I don't want it. I'm good. My life is better without it type stuff. No, we didn't get Tora promoted. I think it's in terms of Florenza though, right? Florenza Part 3? I feel like you should change the song. Yeah, let me see if I can pull one up real quick. I'm lazy to change songs, and also because I don't really use copyrighted music. That's kind of the other issue. Probably not to use copyrighted music, because then YouTube claps me. YouTube will absolutely clap me. They will cease and assist me. You wanna know, this is why I don't really use music, by the way. Because I have to change it all the time, and I'm too lazy. I'm too lazy to change it. We don't have that much time left though, so we should be good. Yeah, we only got like a couple more runs to do. And then I'm gonna end the stream. I was ending the stream earlier, but honestly I was like, yeah, frick it, let's do Hierophant real quick. And I'm glad I did, because like we're pretty close. Which means the next stream, we're just gonna focus on Balar. Get it over with, you know? I typically use type beats for my content, because I never trust the copyright. Exactly. Exactly, dude. Goes to show, I need to play more video games though. Because I need to like expand my music repertoire. My music OST repertoire. There is one I actually kind of like. There is a guy who makes like remixes of Persona music. And like the way they do it is kind of interesting. Because they essentially kind of get a sample of like the songs using like AI, which I think is pretty interesting. But it's not like fully AI. You could definitely tell that they used a studio for it. Because if you try using a full AI to like make music for you, it does not sound good at all. It really just does not. But you can tell when it's something they kind of build off on. And I'm like, okay, it sounds kind of decent, but I don't really play that. Although I will say, it definitely, like, kind of hits. Yeah, they basically just kind of, like, get a sample, and then they just go to FL Studio. And just try to, like, maybe add some missing parts of it. If it sounds kind of good, like if it sounds it has potential, they just add some missing parts with like FL Studio, and they try to adjust like volumes and everything, and just a bunch of stuff that goes into FL Studio to make sure that it sounds good, which I think is kind of interesting, honestly. Because I've seen shorts of people using like AI to make a beat. It fucking sucks. That shit is awful. On its own, it is bad. Look at that Minotaur, though. W Minotaur.
You will cast what I tell you. You will cast what I tell you.
Hello? Is that a weakness? Yep. My turn is when I say it is. Die. GG's, buddy. I am debating which game I want to play though, now that it's technically winter break for me now. Starting like today. I think I might play Final Fantasy 16 on my own time. I've been wanting to play that game for a while. I've really been wanting to get Expedition 33 though. I heard really good things about it. I saw friends play it and it looks really good. I love the music. It sounds really freaking good. I'm always open to stream games like that, honestly. But like, I'm not sure if anyone would watch, and I have so much on my plate already with like Kingdom Hearts that I plan to bring that back. I plan to bring back Kingdom Hearts again. I took hiatus on it because I was just busy. I couldn't fit it in the schedule at the moment. Because Darkmoor. Literally because of Darkmoor. I couldn't fit it in the schedule because of Darkmoor. What was that? Then suppose my phone. Oh, they're here. Let's go. I'm pretty sure these guys have been at it for a while, so I'm pretty sure they're pretty close to finishing their badges. If not, they should already be done. My guess is, since they're still farming with us, they're probably not done yet. Since my next run might be my last run, I'll ask them to see if they have another run going. That way I could just help them for this last run. Oop. Okay, so I know he uses, like, Potent, right? Is he gonna use Potent again? Yes. I think he's rocking a 7 spell deck at the moment. Which is nice. I'm too used to running, like, a lot of cards. Not too many, I've gotten better at it, but I am, like, kinda accustomed rocking, like, maybe 10, 12 cards or so. Just depends on the situation. And I just hate deck felling, bro. It sucks, but, you know, there are some fights where you're soloing, you can't just run a 7 spell deck and expect good things to happen, unfortunately. Some fights you can, but not all of them. I think Harriofont's one of those fights. Actually, no, she's one of the fights you can, but it took me a while to understand that until I did some, like, solo runs with her. There are some fights, though, where it's like, maybe that's not really ideal. I would say Balar might be one of the cases, because it's pretty much an endurance fight at that point, since you have to deal with the 4 heads hitting you at the same time. It's not fun. Ooh, Myth Damage Jewel? I'll take that. Yes, sir. That's my jewels like. 73? That's not bad. Take it. Okay, this might be my last one, but I'm gonna ask them how much the runs they got. Will be my Polar with 4 people doesn't need a big deck, just solo. 4 people? Well, like, when I soloed, I had to. But, like, with 4 people, of course you don't need a big deck. I think for my Storm, can I can easily solo Balar? Probably. You just have to be quick about, like, getting kills, and just a pro tip, a little bit of a pro tip, Balar will literally just do anything, and he will give you power pips.
No child dares disobey the skull of
Like, he would just give you power pips for just doing anything. Because his natural attack is basically like 8 pips or so. A lot of the spells they tend to use are like 8 pips or above. Sometimes lower, but most of the time it's 8 pips or above. So, he will consistently give you a lot of power pips. So if you really want some fast pips, like, that is definitely a way to do it. Use Adapt while you fight. Set up, go for the hit, do it again, do it again. Good. I have every badge? Oh, nice. Nice. Would you like to see the deck setup I did for Commander Octa? Yeah, sure. You plan on using for Valar? Alright. Bet. Want to see it? I want to see it. Give me a sec. I'm in the fight right now. I'll DM you, bet. Okay, I'll look at it later then. I'll look at it like as I'm playing my gachas real quick after I end the stream. Yeah, guys. Pretty much, we unlocked both the two main bosses. I really wanted to get the crafting unlocked for. Primarily, I wanted to get Sister Sanderson for like the square jewel sockets and stuff. Hierophant was also going to be another really important one. I believe she gives you like circle jewels. She also gives you one of the pins as well, and I might actually consider getting the amulet for her for a more defensive setup if I need it sometime in the future. And I guess the last thing I need is going to be Balar, which is probably the longest one. I've already did one run of it solo just to complete the fight. So just gonna do 4 runs of that to get that badge requirement, and I think with that I will be pretty much done with Darkmoor farming. I mean, I guess I could just unlock the Gray Man just in case for the I think the Athames, right? Yeah, just to get the Athames going. And I guess with that, like, you know, that might be like, you know, that might be it in terms of the farming for Darkmoor. Like, we're pretty much done in terms of like the badge unlocks. That's kind of the main thing I was going for, is the badges. Yeah, the Gray Man. I mean, he could definitely, like, if I just do like 3 runs, that's all I need. So it should be pretty quick, just to like, you know, add some time. Because I don't think I need these Athames like at all. But I think it's good for, yeah, it's pretty good for life though. Yeah, I do kind of like this for life. I think for life this is good. What about ice? Balance is alright. Ice is pretty good. Yeah, because we're looking at like what? 22 versus 18? And you get to, okay, maybe I will farm Gray Man. Maybe I would. I don't know. Considering. I'm thinking of it. And not that good for fire. Ass for storm. Legit, just straight up ass. But yeah, definitely. Yeah, I might as well just farm Gray Man as well, since I'm pretty close to the badge anyway. But yeah, that's pretty much all the freaking craft unlocks there. And yes, you could do some farming for them, but I don't really want to farm every single piece of gear. I just want to have the badges just to have them in case I need it for later. If I do want to farm some more, I'll definitely do so. May have to send you it another stream if you're ending. Alright, yeah, you can send it to me another stream then. I'll be live pretty soon, later this week. Probably on Saturday. I was thinking potentially streaming either tomorrow or Friday, but I might just leave it off for Saturday. You know, kind of chill for a bit, you know, kind of rest for a bit until I get through this work streak, and then I'm ready. But we'll see. I'll keep you guys posted. If you do want to stay up to date, make sure to check out either my YouTube community tab, sub to the Friends and Familia, we would love to have you here, or you can also follow me on Twitter. Those are the best ways to stay up to date. For the Twitch people, you can also join us by following and, you know, check out the YouTube channel, as I do more than just streams. I do videos occasionally, and it's a great way to just stay up to date with the community tab itself right there. But as always, to everyone watching, remember to stay frenzy and peace. Have a good night, y'all.